everybody, welcome back, and let's jump into some travel tidbits because I haven't found a whole lot of credit card tidbits aside from that big thing that I'm going to talk about that everybody else is talking about and getting their clicks now. Stick around if you like my stuff. So let's just jump into some things here. Marriott has announced a new spending exclusive deal for their card holders. I'm going to put the terms for everything in the description because trying to give you the full terms will just make my head explode. And yours, and that's not what this platform is for. So Marriott will break it down this simply. If you have a Marriott credit card, you can sign up for a spend deal where if you spend $7,000 on a Marriott co-branded on a Marriott branded credit card, whether it's American Express or Chase, spend $7,000 by September 21st, you're going to get 10,000 Marriott points. Now, this is going to be in addition to whatever points you'll earn on that $7,000 in spend. Up to you how you decide to spend. So at base, most Marriott cards, I believe, have a 2 times point earning floor. So 7,000 points times 2 would be 14,000. Plus the 10,000, you'll get 24,000 points that way, and 200 points for signing up for this particular offer. So again, terms for everything is going to be in the description. It's about a 1.1 cent per point spend offer. Marriott hyped this as something big is coming on July 18th. This is neither something nor big. So do better, Marriott. Bring us more cards. Bring us better cards. So that's Marriott. We're going to move over to Hyatt. Hyatt is in the process of purchasing Standard Hotels Group. Standard Hotels Group currently has 7 hotels. There are 2 in New York City. There is 1 in Ibiza. There is 1 in the Maldives. There's also 1 in London. I'm forgetting where the other locations are, but they've got some pretty exotic locations. These are more boutique hotels, so there you go. It's only going to be about 10 hotels total in that group. This also will pair with the recent purchase of All My Hotels from the Linder Group in Germany. I don't remember how many hotels that exactly is, but All My Hotels will be added as a brand. I'm sure Standard Hotels will be added as a brand, so your brand explorer will expand by 2 additional properties in addition to the Mr. and Mrs. Smith properties. So they've added 3 new brands this year. Oh, sorry, I forgot Hyatt Studio. 4 new brands this year. Adding boutique hotels is great. I would love to see more Hyatt Studios faster. I would love to see more Hyatt Places. I would love to see more Hyatt Houses. Then, in places where you can put a Grand Hyatt, great. In places where you can put a Hyatt Regency, please. More of those as well. More Thompsons. Just a bigger footprint would be what I would be most happy about. Oh, and in addition to that bigger footprint, please launch that luxury credit card. Please. It's been a year since the surveys went out. So we'll see what happens by the end of the year. I don't know. From hotels to the skies. And let's talk about a quick point purchasing bonus from Avianca. Avianca is doing a point purchasing bonus up to 160%. The minimum number of miles on that is actually pretty reasonable at 41,000. So if you purchase from 41,000 to 200,000 Avianca LifeMiles, you will get a 160% bonus on those miles purchased. From the maximum, if you purchase the 200,000 miles, you'll get 200,000 miles plus 320,000 miles as the bonus, giving you a total of 520,000 miles for the price of $6,600 plus tax. So, not a terrible deal. It comes out to about 1.27 cents per point. So there you go. If you purchase between 21,000 and 40,000 points, you're going to get a 150% bonus. 11,000 to 20,000 is going to net you 140%. 2,000 to 10,000 is going to net you 130, and if you buy 1,000 miles, you're going to get a 120% bonus. So overall, pretty solid, especially if you decided to max out. You can max out at 200,000 miles per year. So 200,000 miles, you'll be able to buy 520,000 miles this year with this promotion. Could be useful if you fly Avianca enough, or if you use Avianca to fly United or Turkish or Lufthansa. Could be really advantageous for you. So just going to put that out there. I'm going to put the link for that down in the description below. That's coming from 1 Mile at a Time. Next up, Italia Airways was recently purchased by KLM Flying Blue, or KLM Flying Blue took a controlling stake in the company. Whichever. With that, ITA is moving to SkyTeam, and ITA is also now doing a status match. So if you have status with 19 airlines, I'm going to put the description for this as well down in the. I'm going to put the link for this down in the description as well. If you have status with these 19 airlines above the basic member status, so if you have some form of elite status with any of these airlines, you can match to ITA's corresponding Volare status. I'm mispronouncing that, I know. And you'll be able to keep that status until December 31st of 2025. So you'll have that time to either keep or extend your status with ITA, or use that status to springboard other statuses within the SkyTeam Alliance. So SkyTeam, your ITA status will also allow you to get better Delta statuses as well. Just putting that out there. The description will have the links for what airlines and what you have to do to match your to ITA Volare. And now we're going to close with JetBlue. JetBlue has announced a new potential seating class. They're going to introduce a mini mint class, and that is going to be sort of like a business first class for domestic travel. What they plan to do is retrofit their A320s, A321s, A321neos to include this mini mint. So all of their flights that fly those particular airplanes will have this mini mint, where it will be mini mint, then and even more space, and then economy. To make up the space for mini mint, economy is going to lose about 2 inches of legroom. Economy, I believe, will be going from 33 inches to 31 inches of legroom or pitch. Not bad. The even more space seats are going to remain the same. That should work out pretty well. I don't know what point redemptions are going to look like for mini mint. I don't know what mosaic status you're going to need to qualify for a mini mint booking direct with points. I don't know. I'll probably just take the same approach with mini mint that I'm taking currently with even more space, which is to book economy, not bare basic economy, but book economy with points, get my 10% points back, and then pay with my JetBlue card to upgrade to either mini mint or upgrade to even more space. Get even more points that way, and sit in a place that I would rather be on the plane. They've also announced some potential moves with staffing. There is going to be paid time off offered to a number of flight stewards. This is in coordination with them reducing their overall number of flight stewards on international flights, the transatlantic flights that they do, as they're moving their transatlantic flights from all year to a more seasonal schedule. Those flights typically have 5 flight stewards. That's going to drop to 4, and a number of employees are going to be offered paid time off, up to 6 months of paid time off. If they don't take the paid time off, there's also going to be the potential of reduction in hours. And since you are paid by the hour from the time that the door closes to the time that the door reopens, this could be problematic for flight staff, but JetBlue is also in a bit of a rough spot. So they've got to increase profitability. They've got to find places to strategically cut expenses. It's not a great situation. Like, JetBlue is going to go through pain for the next 3 or 4 years, and that's being generous. So we'll just see what they have to do, what they end up doing. If we lose JetBlue as a airline, we're probably going to lose some other low-cost airlines as well. Spirit is not necessarily in the greatest of places. Southwest has been hit hard by things lately. So if they cannot find their way out of the holes that they're currently in, the low-cost dynamic will take a hit. It won't go away, but it's going to take a hit. So we'll just have to see. I'm going to keep my JetBlue credit cards, but I'm always keeping in mind that things may inevitably change with JetBlue, and I may have to choose a different airline. That's why I keep my options open. That's why I try to stash as many transferable currencies as I can, just so that I can make a move as needed. So there we go. That's going to do it for Tidbits. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Check out the Stack Your Points podcast, the podcast I put out every Tuesday with RJ from DUT Cards. Call me Lonnie, Tariq Gaines. Check out these 2 videos that are going to pop up in the last couple of seconds, and check out my pinned comment for ways to help me outside of YouTube. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.